Hello, this is Cuckoo and I'm here with my favorite synthesizer, the OP-1. Today I'm going to make a small tutorial on how to make drums and sample them into the drum sampler and play with them. And the OP-1 is one of the few synthesizers that I know of where you can do this all within the synthesizer. You don't have to go through exporting in computers or you just do it right here. And so, the first thing I'm going to do is a kick drum. And I'm going to use this synth right here. It's the phase synthesizer. So, when I play the phase, it's just, like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is make it really short. Almost like that, but I want it to fire off in all. I wanted to make a short snap with all the frequencies. Something like that. It's kind of annoying now. Yeah, right here. And when I got this snap, I will turn on the nitro filter. And the nitro filter is a sort of multi-filter where you can enhance where in the spectrum you want the sound to resonance, and it's quite clever. So right now I'm going to turn the frequency down here. Yeah, the bass is around there. I'm going to turn on the a thing that I learned is that you can make it even fatter by, we don't need a poly engine now, so we're going to turn it into unison. And what unison does is that it's firing off the note, I believe, on 6 channels at once. It's a 6 poly synthesizer. I think they're using all the channels to make a fatter sound. It's just it's more audio and more frequencies to play with, and listen to it now. Doesn't sound anything. Listen to that. Listen to it now. It's a kind of nice bass drum already. Okay, so let's say this is our bass drum. And let's put it on tape. I switch over to tape. I find a new place. Sorry about this. Say just about there. A new in point. And yeah, why not? So I just record it. There we go. So. Okay, next up is going to be a sort of snare drum, I guess. I'm going to do it with the same setup. I'm going to use the same audio, the same snap, and I'm just going to shift the filter. So really the filter is the thing that's making most of the audio here. I'm going to turn it on up. So you can hear it. You can just tweak it to sound like you want it to sound. It's going to sound kind of cuckoo now because I'm doing this, but yeah, it's all right. If you want to fine tune these four guys, you can hold down Shift, and it's you're fine tuning when Shift is down. Yeah, yeah, something like that. It's okay. Let's record it onto tape straight after the initial one. And one thing that you should be aware of is that when you later on, when you record them into the sampler later on, you need to check out the levels on the master level and the master compressor, because they're going to record it the way it sounds right now with these compression settings, and then later on when you're going to play it back, it's going to be played back into the compressor once again. So it's going to be compressed twice if you want. So be careful not to compress it too hard twice. It might be a bit too snappy. Okay, sorry. So right after the first one. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to build up a line of samples. So now we've got the bass and the first snare drum. So, yeah. And let's get creative. Let's see. What else do we need? Some kind of hi-hat. Yeah, some kind of hi-hat. I prepared this from before. It's the other synthesizer called Digital. And what's special about Digital is that it's got this there's noise channel, sort of noise sound. If you want it to sound like a noisy sort of hi-hat or something, then Digital might be the one to tweak. So and the thing is, I turn it up to the 4th octave, because lower down the tonality is too apparent. So I'm recording it in a very high pitch to sort of make the tonality disappear. I want to have it like a shaker or a something like that. So yeah, that's okay. Plays it right after, and the reason why I'm making it all fit really tight together is because later on, when I'm going to sample it into the drum sampler, we only got like I don't know, 10-12 seconds of sample memory. So it's vital that it all fits into that space. So this is going to be short. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm going to make short of percussion drum, I don't know, like a congas or something. And I decided to go with, okay, what's going on here? I decided to go with this synth called Phase. And with a Phase synthesizer, you can do crazy things, but you can also sort of emulate a kind of hand drum. Let's try and do that. I'm trying out different things in order to find what I'm looking for. I think I'm gonna do a couple of And this one is without the filter. It's just a powerful synth engine that makes this sound. You could add a sort of filter if you want to kind of bring some acoustics into it. I don't know, it's fine. Okay. And you know what? I want this to be a kind of tuned instrument. I want it to be something I can play notes with, and not just in one pitch, but maybe. Yeah, these tones. Okay, I want to sample these tones and use them afterwards. Let's see. Just after the hi-hat. There we go. Okay, and next up, let's make some metallic sounds. Now when we are using this, the face synth, why not make like a gong or something like that, like a gamelan orchestra. I think it's capable of that. Let's try that. Let's try that. And you know, with this sound, I was already using it in unison to make it fatter, but for this sound I think it's better off as a maybe let's see. Maybe try another. I'll try something else. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I want it to be a tuned instrument as well. And yeah, I like it like that. Okay, so there we go. It might be nice to have a sort of bass in here somewhere. I'm going to use the cluster synthesizer for a sort of bass and see what happens. Okay, just these tones. So there we go, we've got some bass now. What else? Something else. Let's see. I want to make an extra percussion, like a snare drum, a very small snare drum. When you're finding what noise to use and what little snap of noise you're going to use to fire into the filter, it makes a big difference if the noise is very digital or very pink or white or whatever sort of thing. But what I found out is that the string synthesizer has got a very nice noise. Listen to this. Let's see. You know, the string normally sounds like, but we put it into unison and we tweak it to tighten the strings. And I guess this is sort of bow action, and really tune it up. Now listen to this noise. It's a very useful noise. It has some kind of acoustic qualities to it compared to the digital noise you usually hear. This is a cool noise. Already, it's kind of useful as a shaker as it is. I'm gonna tune into a sort of drum. Okay, let's do it. Earlier, I was using the digital synth for noise, and I do it now. I figured I want to do a sort of wave. I don't know why, but so what I do is turn on the filter again. The nitro. It's a very useful filter. And I'm just fine tuning it. Okay. Let's see. Right afterwards, this is going to be the last sound. Okay, so now we've got all the sounds that we need for the drum kit. It's kind of nice, and we can see that we've been using about 12 seconds. I'm not sure it's going to fit all in there. We're going to see. Let's see. So let's go over to the drum and hit this button. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure that it's not going to fade. And yeah,
fantastic.
And we're gonna, you know, it's usually set to the microphone over there. I'm not going to do that now because it's going to start feeding. There you hear.
Variert musik.
That's the radio, and that's the ear. The ear is going to sample everything that's going on in the synthesizer back into the synthesizer. So we're going to have the ear, and oh, sorry, and I'm going to play the tape back exactly when I press the button, and press and hold the button. So let's go and action. It's a bit spacious. I should have made it tighter. What do you say? Almost everything fitting. Okay, so let's go back to the drum and see what we've got. So here we go. Let's space it all out. Sorry, there we go. So it's all there, okay. Like a bass drum here. And you can hear these snaps all the time. Can you hear it? It's because I was compressing and compressing, it's raising the volume, and what really should be dead silent is not dead silent on the OP-1. It's a bit noisy on the lower levels, and some of the filters, especially the nitro filter, is kind of noisy. So I'm going to be careful to find the zero crossing. Let's see. Sorry. And then it's really important to hold the shift down. I'm going to do this by the end first. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna make it play till the end. It's sort of long. You can. I'm playing it too low. I'm gonna. Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that. And the rest is just fitting all the sounds onto each character, each key as you want them. But don't stop being creative just because you've sampled them into the drum sequencer. Here is where you can get really creative. Yeah. Turn it down a bit, copy it, paste it here, and reverse it like that, and so don't stop being creative. Play with the samples. I'm not sure I like this bass drum after all. I think it interferes with the melodic parts, so I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I like it better here. Okay. Copying, by the way, is holding down the copy by holding down the note, the key, and press the lift button. It's under the mirror, sorry. Yeah. And paste is hold down the key and press this. It's very useful for drums. And be careful with the levels. Everything is not supposed to be loud when you're making a drum kit. Some things can be loud, something can be tiny, and it has to be dynamic in order to be cool when you play it. So I've done it all now. I've mapped all the sounds onto all the keyboard keys, and what we ended up with is this. So I can play it like. Yeah. So no, that was a small jam. Let's just record something and see where it leads. Okay. There you go, this is Cuckoo. I'm doing a drum kit tutorial and jam on the OP-1. Hope you liked it, and tune in, press a button or bubble here or there to subscribe to my channel, and cool, be nice to each other. See you.